Good morning.
Good morning.
We had to start over. Just a little needy dog.
I was going to say, I let you guess why. But no.
Too much going on, just constantly.
Yeah.
This is just water. Calm down.
Liquid death.
So, as you guys know, first I'm going to apologize. I'm a little tired right now. We ate, and I'm just trying to not take a nap.
Yeah. There is something about midday, your belly's full.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like, oh, okay.
And I ate more than I thought I was going to, so.
Yeah.
Trying to fight the nap. But, as you guys know, we have an envelope.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know, we went to the OB appointment. Mm-hmm. And we did the normal scan and everything. We haven't gone into detail. No, we just barely talked on there. We did the normal stuff just like every time. It's literally like a 3-minute visit. Yeah. It's very easy. It's go, dang, your baby's moving around.
Every time. Like this time we couldn't even get a little picture. Because, normally we get the pictures and we can send it to the grandparents and everybody after. But this time the baby was just moving around like crazy. Yeah. Even more so than normal. Yeah. But every other scan is like, wow, moving a lot in there. This one was like, there's no way to get
constant.
Even a picture.
Yeah. So, I'm not sure in the moment if anyone was guessing the gender. Mm-hmm. By the sonogram and stuff. We were looking at it and pausing it and seeing what we thought, but we have that envelope. And it was the worst thing we've ever done, ever.
The whole day, Jason was wanting to open it. I was like...
I kept trying to convince her to do it, so it could be on her, not me.
Yeah, I was like, don't make me be the one that's got to be strong, because I want to know, obviously, but we stayed strong and we didn't open it.
No.
Yeah.
So, we had the normal appointment and everything, and she was checking, and then right after... I was asking questions on how much activity Danielle can do. Are we able to travel? Are we, just any restrictions as she's getting further and further. And then I was like, I know at this point you could tell what gender the baby is. She's like, y'all don't know? And she can't remember everybody that.
Yeah, she sees a million.
Yeah, she can't remember. And I was like, no, we've been trying to wait, but is there a chance that maybe next time you can just write it down? She's like, oh, I'll do it right now. Yeah. And it didn't take her but 2 seconds to see what it was.
She's like, okay, close your eyes. And she's like, anytime you come in, though, you have to remind me that she has one other couple that's like being surprised.
But everyone else already knows.
Yeah, she's like, you have to remind me that you want it to be a surprise in case I don't say anything or show. But yeah, she had us close our eyes or look away.
Yeah, I just looked down.
And I closed my eyes.
And so she ended up writing it down for us, and it has been the worst, truly. Yeah. We just so bad. If you would have wanted to, I would have done it.
Oh, yeah.
And
I know.
You
were being for real.
I know. And because it doesn't matter if we know or not. Yeah. And if it accidentally comes out when we're there, it's not going to crush us. It's not going to anything. It's just a fun thing to do because not many people do it. And it'd be such an exciting moment, and it keeps the excitement going and all that. But now knowing that it's right there in that car.
Yeah, it's literally right. Like, we could go open it right now and know. And that's what I kept saying, too, is like, what is in this envelope? Like, just changes.
It's crazy.
So much. I don't know.
It's almost like, I knew she was pregnant. And I was like, you're pregnant. You're going to want to take a test. She's like, no. And I was like, no, you're pregnant. No. And then, you kind of like have the feeling and you're like, oh, yeah. But when you like, no, it changes everything. It's like, oh, no, this is real. And then, we're still in I've been holding strong on it. It's a girl. And now Danielle thinks it's a girl.
I do think it's a girl.
You thought it was a boy, but now you think it's a girl.
Well, just because I was having dreams, and every dream I had, I was like, it's a boy. But I think it's a girl.
I've just as soon as I found out, I thought forever, if we have a kid, it would be a boy.
Yeah.
And then the moment I found out you're pregnant, I was like, it's a girl.
Mhm.
I don't know why. It's just a girl. It's definitely a girl. Start
Yeah.
preparing yourself how to handle a girl. I didn't grow up around girls. I didn't grow up around
Yeah.
babies. And so, I don't know. I just thought that. And then it made it real when she handed us the envelope. And we're like, we can legit tell right now
Yeah.
what it'd be. And not that it's going to change the way we see the baby or
Yeah,
anything.
no,
It's just more of like, at that point, you really start thinking like, oh, this is a girl, or oh, this is a boy.
Yeah.
And it makes it real. So it's kind of still.
And it's just too also like your worries about like, you know, a girl growing up versus a boy growing up.
There's
just
different worries.
Different worries and just stuff like that. That's what I mean. Like it just changes. It's that type of stuff, and it's just it's interesting that it's just all right there.
Yeah, and it's nice not knowing, but it'd be cool to know. But it's still like there is something exciting about knowing it's right there, and we could go look if we want, but we're not. I don't know. Just I think little bits of excitement, anything you can get like that it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Keeps it spicy.
Yeah, it's fun when people ask like, "Oh, you having a boy or a girl?" We're like, "We don't know." They're like, "What?" Like just anything like that. Any little bits of excitement that you can get throughout your day. I mean, you just got to store them up like a squirrel getting ready for winter. I mean, you just got to anything you can grasp that is just something fun and exciting. I think you should just grasp and hold on to. We live in a crazy world, I guess, and what's interesting is I've always thought this way, and I always feel like life is just a game, and it's how you play it, and it's all made up. It's literally all made up. It's all fake. Like, what is $1? It's just paper. It's just something humans made up. Like, what? Like, we just trade time. What is in your bank account? It's literally nothing. Like, it's like if you look at your account, it just has some numbers. Like,
you can't go to the bank and get that.
Yeah, it's just
today.
it's just numbers, and so it's like the things that you should be collecting and worried about and everything is truly just like being happy and finding the little bits of excitement and whatever you can. And if it were up to me, I'd have this baby pop out right now and just be like, all right, let's go, let's get this going.
Which I saw a 22-week baby, obviously in the NICU, and it's just like,
dang, how far along are you?
22 weeks.
Jeez, and they already had a baby?
Yeah.
Like that much premature?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. That's and then so just seeing that's like, that is what the baby looks like.
That's crazy.
Inside of my belly is crazy. The other night, Tubi's, I swear I felt it turn, because now it's flipped where we're not breech anymore, but it's gotten to the point where the movements, like I can feel it's like almost like the entire baby, and it just trips me out. It starts like tripping me out a little bit, like, oh my goodness, it's very alien-esque. It's wild.
Well, I remember when the goats were having babies, you're like, it's crazy that there's like babies in there, because you'd see like on the side and stuff like that. And now you got it in you.
Yeah,
but
now some movements are so big too, you can just see from the outside.
Yeah.
And it's just so weird. So weird.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's pretty funny because me and my friend group, I'm the first one to have a kid, and clearly they're my age, around 40, and that's not normal. Most people already had their kids early on and everything, and so it's interesting to know this. Like, I've never been around kids. I've never that hasn't been really a part of my life, and the first time really is just going to be like our kid.
Yeah.
And we were talking to your friend the other day on video chat or whatever, and she's like, it's crazy that like when you leave, they're just like, I trust you with this human.
The hospital,
like,
leave the hospital.
Here, this is yours to take care of. And
she's a nurse too.
Yeah, it's not like she's irresponsible.
But no,
or
just
something.
That's the point. Being she's a pediatric nurse as well, and she still felt like, what?
Like, you're trusting me to take this life home with me? I think it's moments like that though that are cool, that you got to be a little fearful in life, a little scared. You gotta have those moments because it makes you feel alive. And it's kind of like, why do you think people like roller coasters or whatever? It's like they're like, oh my god, just this adrenaline. And yes, I know I'm a father to be. Yes, I know there's a baby in there. But when that baby pops out, it's going to be like, holy cow, this is like real.
This is real.
But I'm not scared.
Yeah.
And I'm not worried. It's just more of like, it's easy to forget, you know, when you're just going about your day. But like, when that baby is out, that is, there ain't no going back.
So right now we're protected.
Yeah. So
inside of the womb.
Yeah.
And then when that thing's out, it's just like, whoa.
And there will be days where it's just me and the kid, you know, because Danielle will go to work and, you know, stuff like that. And then there'll be days where, you know, maybe it's just you and the kid and then I'm working the whole time or whatever. But it's because of YouTube and the life we live and everything that, like, I'm not even worried. I'm not worried at all. Like, I'm excited for those moments that it's like, oh, dang, this would just be me and my daughter or me and my son. Yeah. And it's weird even saying that, but to have those, like, moments like that is such a cool feeling to know that's coming. And I know a lot of y'all, you know, people always say they already have kids, like, your whole life changes, you'll never think the same again, you'll never whatever. But I think everybody, you know, is different with different things, but, like, I'm so glad that this is happening when I'm turning 40 and not when I'm 20, because I would probably just be flipping out over it. But the fact that we're at this point in our life, like, I'm just nothing but excited. I'm literally not nervous, not scared, nothing. I'm just, if that baby could pop out right now, I would push the button and be like, let's just start now.
Fully cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever cooked, you know? Sometimes medium rare's not bad.
Well, yeah. We want the baby to.
Yeah, we do want that. But
I forgot what you were saying. But yeah.
I don't know. I just think, and I know I've said this before and everything, but it really is because of you guys that I get to feel this way.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say, was that one of the stresses, a lot of it is trying to figure out the balance between both of our jobs and, like, how is the baby going to be taken care of while providing, and then daycare and all this and that.
And so then can you even trust the daycare? Can you know?
I couldn't, like, that stress would be crazy.
We watched too many documentaries and videos for me to trust anybody.
So, yeah, it's truly, like, it is a blessing that we're able to, like, that's not even a stress whatsoever.
Y'all have taken that burden off of us and you don't even know it.
Yeah. If I want to go back to work full time, it's like, okay. Yeah. My schedule, because a hospital can be crazy. Yeah. It wouldn't matter.
No, it'd just be if you trust me with the child. That's what the matter would be.
I wouldn't be having a baby with you if I didn't trust you with a child.
Well, I made that baby. Yeah. And you told me not to, and I did anyways. That's partially true. Just joking, you know. But it is interesting to think that random people we've never met made it feasible to raise our child any way we want. Yeah. And that is something that will probably be forever grateful, and something in a way I've never thought I would ever feel being on YouTube, especially starting YouTube. Never in my wildest dreams did I think, one, you can even live off YouTube, much less we get to live the best life possible with our kid because of YouTube. And I don't know. It's like anything in life. You go through your different phases. You go through the way you think about stuff, or, you know, just stuff you take for granted, or just anything like that. And it's very interesting to know how lucky we are because of you guys, and how many of y'all have already said, you know, I want to be the extended grandma, or if you need help, you tell me, or you guys send in gifts and just
Everything.
it's mind blowing, and it's crazy to think that like when we're laying down, and as soon as I see Danielle pick her shirt up, I already know it's the baby moving, and then I'll just like look and reach over and grab, or I'll talk to the belly or whatever, and I don't think that kid knows how lucky it is, and that it's not just us. It's literally just hundreds and thousands of people out there that literally have that child's back.
Yeah.
And it's not even born yet.
That's crazy.
It's mind blowing. I don't know. It's weird. It's a lot to really
wrap your head around.
Yeah.
Even.
And clearly we are parents already, but we're not parents yet.
It just doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it. It's weird. Weird feelings.
Yeah.
About, it's like, yeah, we're parents. There's a baby. It's a life. But it's like, I don't feel like a mom.
Yeah. But could y'all imagine, especially most of y'all that watch this, you're definitely older than we are. Could you imagine when you had your kid knowing that all these people out there had your back with that kid? Like, what a crazy feeling. Like, could you imagine when you were having your kid, you're not stressed about these things because of strangers? Like, that's so crazy. That's such a weird concept to grasp. And who knows in 5 years, 10 years, what YouTube's doing or the world or whatever. But the fact that we get to start the process of being parents without that stress, I don't think a lot of people get that or have that. And I just think we'll be forever grateful for that. And it still doesn't seem real, but the moment that baby is out and we're able to be at home and be around, and the days that you're at work, I know that we're good because we're not struggling, we're not hurting, we're not, anything because of all you guys watching. And I don't know, such a weird way to see the world. But I'm glad we get to live it. And so, I don't know. It's like we keep saying, you just got to think about the positive and not the negative and all that. And I mean, what bigger positive can there be than knowing that when your baby's born, you're not stressing about things that most people have to stress about?
Yeah.
So forever grateful. But hopefully y'all can even see us. I can't even see my screen no more.
Yeah.
This sun is in and out. My phone I can barely see. So hopefully the quality is good. But anywho, I don't know if you have anything else to say.
No, I keep thinking of stuff, but then I'm like Jason right now. Just keep forgetting. Super tired.
Like me, I remember everything.
You said you were tired.
I am. I'm super tired. But anyways, hopefully you guys have a great day. And if for any reason anyone out there thinks they don't have like a purpose in life, or maybe life isn't going that great, or things are going wrong or whatever, it's literally because of you watching these videos and supporting us that we get to be in the position we're in. Our trial gets to be in the position they're in. So literally without you, you have such a major role in our lives that I know that it could sound weird, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know how to I guess put it in words, but
just you matter.
You do matter, and you 100% matter to us. And hopefully no one feels like they're not meaningless or whatever. But I don't know. It's interesting. Being random strangers on the internet could be the coolest thing ever. And I'm just glad we're in this situation. So we do appreciate you guys. And I think we need a nap. We need to recharge these brains. We're struggling a little bit. But hopefully you guys have a good day. And we got work to do in between all this rain. It's just going to be rain all week.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to figure it out. And if we figure it out, you guys will see it. So, all right, guys.